Hi, I'm Avonelle Hector-Joseph, team leader of ITNAC. And today we're talking Homebase, Project Homebase. ITNAC is a registered non-governmental, or as they say in the US, not-for-profit organization. And so we are registered in the nation of Trinidad and Tobago for the last, we've been in operation for the last 18 years. We do a number of things under the umbrella of relief and development. And one of the things that has been dear to our hearts and has really instructed who we are and what we do is solving the whole issue of transitional housing. Transitional housing, what's that? People are transitioning from one phase or one stage to another. Maybe somebody got deported, maybe somebody lost their job, maybe they have a loss of income. Over the years, we've helped a number of families in Trinidad and Tobago in this whole crisis of emergency transitional housing. We have been loaned properties. Persons have loaned us their buildings for a year. The most we got was 5 years. And so we've been able to transition people. So you come for a few months, you steady yourself, you get yourself back on your feet, you move on to the next phase. Some years ago, we would have purchased a property which we call Samizor, his house. And on June of 2020, this year, in the midst of the pandemic, in the midst of COVID, as we were reaching out with hampers and other types of assistance, we were once again confronted with the magnitude of persons in need of transition housing, persons who've lost their income, lost their businesses, and they're just literally on the street. And so we embarked on a journey to source a property, which we did. And on the 7th of July 2020, we made the initial 10% down payment. We have until the 7th of June to pay the additional 1.8 million TT dollars. And if you're listening outside of or viewing outside of Trinidad and Tobago, you can do the maths. It's 7 TT to $1 US. You might say, transitional housing, what's the big deal? You know, maybe you are listening, watching from the comfort of your home. You're able to pay your rent. You probably own your home. Either you've already paid it or you're paying a mortgage. But I want you to just envision a mother showing up at our door, like many have, on a Sunday evening. The weather is bad, children in tow, what they own in a few bags, wanting a place to stay, needing a place to stay, and coming to us and looking to us for some kind of answer, some kind of solution. And this has been the situation that we have been faced with so many times, or being summoned to the Piarco International Airport in Trinidad. When we talk about Project Homebase in ITNAC, we get very emotional. I mean, what would cause a group of people in the midst of a pandemic to take such a magnitude, such a large project on? It is because we feel and we identify with those in need of a safe place to call home. We're asking you to identify with us. What can you do? Wherever you are. If you are in the US or around the world, there's a GoFundMe under the name Project Homebase in partnership with Legacy Makers. You can look for us there. There's Fund Me TT. And right here at home in the nation of Trinidad and Tobago, we bank with Republic Bank and First Citizens Bank. And all of the accounts are in the name of the organization. Is there not a cause? Is there not a cause? Of course, Project Homebase is a cause worthy of your support. You can hook us up on 1-868-394-2042. 1-868-394-2042 to get more information. The clock is ticking for us for our down payment, and it's certainly clicking for lots of persons in need of emergency housing. We need you. We are depending on you. Thanks in advance.